And I know I'm not going to be a mage, but I'm going to use the spell books I pick up anyway, because things like sparks, while I may not use it that often, if I fight a spellcaster, that can destroy their mana and make things easier on me, so I'll just get it. It's useful. Fast enemies are good to hit with ice, and, you know, it's kind of silly to have that magic. You know, you can't see it, it's in the lower left. But I do have magicka, I have mana points, whatever you want to call it. I have a blue bar that gets used up when I cast spells. And just, if I'm a fighter, it's just going to sit there doing nothing. So, I mean, why not use it up in the first few seconds of combat? Like, I could shoot this guy with a fireball and then he'd be burning. You know, it's a thing. Oh, am I too far away? Oh no, there we go. Let me get your stuff. There we go. I love the Imperial swords though, just the way they look. Come on, tell me that's not fun as fuck. That is just so much fun. Oh, you killed him. I want some. Where's the guy? There. Oh, and already I'm overweighted. Let's see, what weighs a lot, but is not very... Oh, maces, axes, swords. Although I do like the Imperial swords. Sword, fuck that. Don't need those. See, I'm gonna need that gold when I get the fuck out of here. Oh, hello. Oh, alright. What did I drop the sword I was wielding? I guess I must have. But yeah, there should be a guy in heavy armor here that has like a two-handed weapon. And I want to be a two-hander. Yeah, right up under the rib cage. What do you have that's valuable? Definitely your arrows. Armor. That's usually what I do. I just pick up their armor, which conveniently makes them naked. Teehee. Look at that butt. That shapely ass. Everybody in Skyrim is fucking ripped, dude. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Look at that dude. Like, look at that dude. He's fucking godly. He's got like abs out the ass and an ass out the ass. And it's like you look at the women and they're all, I don't know, they're fucking elves and shit. It's kind of, I don't know, it sucks. Why aren't there more ripped ladies in video games? I'm not even talking about this shit. I mean, just like regular musculature. Like, look at this guy's arms. If you swang weapons and chopped his family are woodcutters, you know. If you cut wood for a living, you would have fucking beefy biceps like that, whether you're male or female. And it just, I don't know. It bugs me. It's one of those things that bugs me. I guess it just goes back to my roots. When I was growing up, I got to see what people really look like under their clothes, and that just, I'll be honest, that stayed with me the rest of my life. Not in an I'm tormented kind of way, no. I'm just, you know, talking about, I know about that stuff, and most people maybe don't, you know. That's all. It's a minor difference. And I guess I'm kind of proud of who I am, the same way other people are. Oh yeah, okay, so this is how I do it. Sorry, frostbite spider. Gotta concentrate. They're like super easy to kill. I wonder how long it would take them to kill me. I mean, Railof's probably just gonna come up and kill them. Come on, Railof, you suck. Come on. Come on. Come on, Railof. Oh, I got a game to play, dude. Again, another example of why I can never just play through the storyline of this game. But yeah, so this is how I usually segue. I talk about myself a little bit, and then that, of course, segues into my political point of view. And so I get politics onto the table and just out of the fucking way because, oh my god, that's... I don't know if it's the same all over the world, but where I live, it's very stressful talking about politics. So people around here don't talk about politics. And they don't talk about religion. We don't talk about any of that shit. We talk about the weather and how your family's doing and did you have a good Easter? Oh, you're not Christian. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah, no big deal. And there are Christians who don't really celebrate Easter that much either. My family is Methodist. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. And I grew up Methodist, kind of. And Easter's a pretty big deal in our family, or at least it was growing up. Last year was the last year that my mother did anything for the kids. And I mean, as an adult, it's kind of like, whatever, we still had dinner. I had 2 dinners, actually, because, I had dinner with my family, and then I had dinner with my wife's family, which is how you do things. It's the American way. But here recently, just, fuck it, out of the blue, I saw, who shared it first? Who did I hear it from first? Philip DeFranco. Yeah, I freaking love Philly D. He's awesome, and he's also got the same name as one of my favorite towns, Philadelphia, where I was born. But there was now I can't remember what he looks like. He's kind of beefy and doesn't have a lot of hair. But supposedly he was a vlogger or a blogger, and he was mentally disturbed because his mother and his wife wouldn't talk to him, or his girlfriend. I don't know, the 2 major women in his life would not talk to him, like they refused to talk to him, and he was strung out. And I don't know if he was working. I don't know the guy at all. But for some reason, I already feel sorry for him, even though I shouldn't. I mean, the guy killed somebody for no reason. For no reason. I don't know. I've had points in my life. I was diagnosed with clinical depression when I was 22, I think. And the guy said that I'd been living with it most of my life. And I don't want to talk about that. I really don't. It's something I do not want to dredge up. I'm over it. I've learned to live my life as most people do. They get past their vexes, for lack of a better word, and they move on. Well, this guy didn't. He had a handgun, and he went out and he went driving around town, and he shot and killed some poor old guy who was just minding his own business. From what I understand, he shot a bunch of other people too, but I don't know that any of them actually died. And in fact, I think the only person he may have intended to kill was the old man. And it sucks. The whole thing sucks. It's stupid. It's somebody just doing stupid shit that didn't need to, and somebody should have got this man help. Somebody should have done something about that. I don't know. It's just, when I hear something like this, it's hard for me to formulate my thoughts. I live in farm country. I grew up in farm country. I don't want to say things like this never happen out here, but it just, like, you see it on the internet and immediately dog piles of people on there, ban guns, gun control. Americans are going to talk about how they have no gun problem, they have a gun problem, and it just, my feelings are myriad. I grew up in a very conservative area, and I feel like I'm probably a conservative myself. I don't know. How do you even talk about this shit? How do people even talk about this shit? I guess because it's easier online. When you're typing text, it's easier to just go,